Hello.
Hello. Oh, Becca, did you go out? I can't hear you now.
I'm right here.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
now I can hear you. And that's staying in. Okay, anyways, Becca,
I know.
uh, what do you think your Spotify Wrapped will look like?
Like what? Like which ones? Which stats?
Like what your top songs or artists will be?
Historically, my top song has always been the same. I don't think that will be true this year. I think my top artists: 21 Pilots, Green Day, Beatles. I got Who else do I have? I don't know. If I wanted to, I could look now. Like, there's websites you can just check now.
Mm,
Should we do
tempting.
that? Should I do that right now?
No,
Well,
because I want to hear your predictions and then see how close it will be.
oh, okay. Here's what I think. I think my top artists will be 21 Pilots, and then Green Day, and then the Beatles. That's what I think my number three. I think my top songs will be. Mm, top songs is a lot harder. When I play DJ, and he's like, "Here's what you've been listening to the past few years." Is that exactly what he says? I don't know. He always plays "Jesus of Suburbia," which is one of my favorite songs. That one gets played a lot. What other songs have I been playing this year? I don't even know. What about you? What about you?
I have artist, artist. I think 21 Pilots will be in there. I think I think Jeremy Jordan will be in there. And I think Joy Woods will be in there.
Interesting. Interesting. Well, no. This is predictable. Predictable.
Yes, yeah. I have no idea what will be my top song, but I do think um Down to the Sea from Little Mermaid 2 will be in the top something.
Was it in your top 50 last year?
Uh I don't remember. I only remember like my top 5.
They give you the top five in the rap, but they give you the top 50 in a playlist.
Yeah, I know. I don't remember. It
Mm.
was mostly musicals, so probably in there. It was like musicals, 21 Pilots, musicals,
Mine,
21 Pilots.
I think it's interesting because I listen to a lot of musicals, but the problem is I don't listen to them like it's usually other stuff, only musicals, and then other stuff, and then only musicals. Where so like my top songs are usually songs that are not like I listen to them in waves. It's the stuff I listen to all the time, but
hmm
not as often, you know?
I definitely think The Notebook will be in there because I've just been listening to that album all the time recently.
Yeah, top album for
Plus,
you for sure.
plus all the other times it's randomly on when I just am listening to things. So it's definitely gonna be in there. What
Definitely.
song though? I don't know. Last year, a Notebook song was in my top 5, but I don't think it will be the same song this year. We'll have to see.
What was
Last
your
year it
top
was,
song of last year?
this was the biggest surprise to me. My very top song was World Burn from
Really?
from the movie version of Mean
That
Girls.
I don't remember that. That's so funny.
Or was it was either World Burn or Someone Gets Hurt. Let me check. I'll check for you.
My top song last year was Teenagers by My Chemical Romance, which is the first year for at least 3 years that the top song has not been the same song, which is Man Without Love, which has been my top song forever. And
hmm
I do think that it won't be my top song this year.
Okay. Last year, top songs. Number 1, World Burn. 2, My Days from The Notebook. 3, Requiem. 4, She Used to Be Mine. 5, Sadness and Joy, also from The Notebook. Top artists, number 1, 21 Pilots. 2, Quinn 92. He also, I think, will probably be up there. 3, Jeremy Jordan. 4, Renee Rapp. 5, Conan Gray.
I don't think I have mine saved, but I could check.
So,
I doubt I have mine saved.
Will probably look very similar this year. I was just curious of what you thought yours was gonna look like.
Oh, look, I did have a. And you do know what Receptify is? It's like
No.
it's like Spotify Rap, but for like really recent stuff, and it's just your
Uh-huh.
top songs. And my friends will send them to me, and then I'll send mine back. And this was mine for most of August and a little bit of June, and every single one of them are Beatles, except for number three, which is Jesus of Suburbia by Green Day. So,
Crazy.
predictor? I don't know. That was just 1 month. All the other ones, I don't have
Interesting.
my other Spotify Wrapped.
I cannot wait to listen back to this and see how right and wrong we were.
I think yours will be very
Correct.
right.
100%.
I didn't make a ton of predictions. My exact predictions, artist wise, I think will be fine. Song wise, my top song, top song. I don't know.
All right. Well,
Actually,
let's
no.
get on.
Here's my prediction. Message Man will be my top song.
Oh, okay. Nothing from Clancy? I think Clancy will be up there. Clancy songs.
It's buzzable. I
And then
don't.
Breach.
I listen to Breach doesn't have a shot because of how late it's coming out in the year.
Yeah.
Even if I listen to it all day
Unless
long,
unless like one song is like the greatest thing.
I hope so. That would be awesome.
I think Clancy will be up there. I'll have some Clancy songs. Maybe Midwest Indigo or Oldie Station and possibly Lavish.
Lavish,
Lavish.
lavish. Hold on. I just knocked off my. Just give me 1 second. Give
Oh
me.
my gosh.
Just talk for like 1 second.
I also wanted to say maybe Routines in the Night and Navigating, but that's half the album, so they can't all be in my top five. I'm just gonna have to see. Anyways.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to
All right,
see.
Becca, let's get on to our legit thing for today because I feel like we're gonna be you seemed excited about it.
I
So
was excited about. Rarely when you give me homework do I do it the same day, and I did do most of it all that same day.
crazy.
But to be fair, I did have class, so
Mm. Today we are doing a movie for every letter of the alphabet. And I'm
no
interested
cool
to
name
see
for that.
mm, movies of the alphabet.
Movies of the alphabet.
Yes. That's all I told Becca. I didn't tell her any parameters, any specifications, like what kind of like are we picking the best movie of this letter? Are we picking our favorite movies? I didn't tell her anything. I just said pick a movie for every letter of the alphabet. So I'm curious to see how many of ours are the same and also like what
I think it'll be a
vibe we each took.
surprising amount. I think we'll have surprisingly few that we share.
Okay. We'll see.
My I assumed that you meant the best
Hmm.
movie. So I did pick the best movie. Do you want to
See,
go like A for me, A for you, B for me, B for you, or all of mine
yes.
and then all of yours? Okay, okay.
No, let's go by letter. I I kind of went off first instincts of like
Just what you thought of?
this is my movie for that letter. Just like I don't know, just what felt right to me. Not necessarily the best because yeah, because then we might have a lot of the same. Objectively the best. Um and then also I forgot my other point. So,
I here are my specifications for not what makes the best movie, but my qualifications for like what is in what. So like movies that start with I can take the out if I wanted
yes.
to.
Yes.
Uh, my movie that I chose for T does start with but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Okay,
Or
okay.
same things with like stuff that starts with A and then something. I it doesn't matter.
Okay.
And then I have a lot of ones that are like I chose the in my mind objectively the best movie, but I have so many runner-ups that I'm like, but it could have been this or this is
Okay.
my favorite or this whatever.
Okay.
So for
I
A, yeah, for A I have Avatar to that like regular old Avatar.
okay. I have Avengers 1. Avengers 1.
That's pretty good. I
To
my my runner up was A Beautiful Mind.
Mm.
You think
Okay, I
that?
tried to since I was going off like instincts, I only have like a couple honorable mentions, runner-ups or whatever. So I tried to just fully be like all in, this is what I'm choosing.
That's smart.
And Avengers for me was like I've been thinking about it a lot, and as I've like been, more Marvel stuff is coming out, and I'm like, I do think that the first Avengers may be the best Marvel movie.
Out of all the Marvel movies, more
Yes.
more than Infinity War, more than Endgame.
Infinity War and Endgame are up there, and like other ones like No Way Home are up there. Like there are a lot of really, or like the original Iron Man. There are Winter Soldier. Now I'm just naming. There are a lot of really good ones, but like I think the first Avengers was just so iconic in the way that they brought all those characters together for the first time you're seeing them in that way. And it was a good movie. It was done well, and I just like it to me, I don't know, as of right now, it holds that number one spot, and it might be hard for anything to replace it for me
Uh,
at this point.
Avengers is a really good movie, and I would say whether or not it's the best Marvel movie, it's probably one of my favorite Marvel movies. Top three for sure. Best the Avengers movies. Like I think it's better than Infinity War, better than Endgame.
Okay.
Uh, are we counting Civil War? I didn't. I watched
No,
Civil War so late. Like I think Infinity War has already come out by the time that I first watched Civil War.
really.
Like
Civil War is technically a Captain America movie.
okay. Oh yeah, the title I remember.
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
Avengers in it. The first Captain America movie is so good. Anyway, whatever. I did also have as a backup. I had A Hard Day's Night, which I'm so you've never seen this movie. It is a Beatles movie. I'm so I just because I've been watching it over and
Mm.
over. It's the reason. It's a great movie. It's a classic movie. Like it's on lots of the lists of like what's that famous one? What's that? The book, the 1001 movies to see before you die. It's on that one. Oh, whatever. But I'm like, it can't be the winner. I'm just thinking of it because I watched it. It can't.
Mm.
Anyway, to
Okay.
B. There are so many good movies that start with B. This was the second hardest letter for me.
Really?
Yeah.
My hardest letters, I think, were L. I think L was my hardest.
My hardest was S and then B and then L.
Okay.
Easiest letter,
And
Q.
S. Yeah, S was a hard one for me as well.
But yeah, so for B, my winner, the first, Back to the Future.
Okay. I almost picked this one, but I went with Big Fish.
Big Fish is a good one. Big Fish did not even make my runners up though. You want to hear my
Mm,
runners up?
yeah.
I've got Batman Begins. I've
Mm,
got the original Beauty and the Beast. I've got Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, and I have Baby Driver, which is only on there because I really like it.
interesting. That's an interesting list. I don't think any of those movies would have made my B
I know.
list.
That's why a lot of these the runners up especially I'm like Hannah would never pick this.
Yeah. That's so interesting. Yeah, Back to the Future, I mean, absolute classic, killer movie. I almost picked it myself. I went with Big Fish though because A, love it. B, I think I don't I think it's underrated. And like a lot of people never seen it, but like the story itself I think is so unique and so fun to watch. And like it's fun but also like has the feels. It's such a well-rounded movie for me.
We had a movie on DVD that had a Big Fish trailer on it, and it also had or a similar movie or whatever. It also had Field of Dreams, and Field of Dreams is baseball. I still have never seen it, but it's about baseball. And I was like, I don't like baseball movies, so I thought it was Big Fish, and I didn't watch Big Fish for a long time because I thought it was about baseball because I was confusing the two trailers. And
Mm,
then I did watch it, and it wasn't about baseball, and it's pretty good. And I think you like it a lot more than anyone else I know.
yeah,
It's
I'd
a good
agree.
movie though. Good movie, good
But
movie.
how many of the people do you know have even seen it?
Handful.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
All right. C, I had The Count of Monte Cristo.
I knew you were gonna pick this one. I knew you were gonna pick it. I have Casino Royale as the
Okay.
best movie that starts with C. I have my. This was another really hard one for me because
Really?
I was going through, and I think it's not my favorite movie that starts with C, but I think it is the best one. And my other ones that I have Clue, which is a great movie. I have Casablanca,
Naturally.
which you've never seen. I have
Hmm.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I've only ever seen it in English, I think. But and then I had Castaway, which is probably my favorite movie to start
Okay.
with C.
See, Clue, I was like, Clue's an obvi, but I didn't want to pick Clue.
Yeah.
But my very close second, which I thought you were gonna pick, was Catch Me If You Can.
That one didn't. I wrote it down. I had to write down of just any movie I could think of, and then I went through and I crossed them off.
Hmm.
I did write it down, but it didn't make my runners up list.
Interesting. Okay.
I really like Catch Me If You Can, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
not the best. Can't have the best.
Casino Royale though is good. It's the best Bond movie personally.
Yeah, it's pretty good, pretty good.
And Count of Monte Cristo, I mean, I've talked about this movie time and time again. I
It's a
love it.
great movie.
The story itself, this is one of the books that I have read.
One of the books that she's
Yeah.
read.
But I would read it again. I would read this book again. And I think the story is incredible. And if you don't know The Count of Monte Cristo, you better get on that.
Hannah would read the book again. It's just gonna take her another 12 years.
True. I have to finish Harry Potter first and then the Hunger
She,
Games book and
it's
then
third in line.
yeah.
You're never gonna get to it.
Yeah.
Alright.
So,
Anyway,
yeah.
D. My D was The Dark Knight.
Okay.
Wait,
When you were listing off the Batman movies, in my head I thought, what about The Dark Knight? But I was like, oh, that would be under D.
it
So,
is. It is
yeah,
D.
Dark Knight, I mean, best Batman movie. It's Dark Knight is truly like I don't think anybody questions that that is the best Batman movie. Like everybody is like, "Oh, this the like who's the best Batman?" or like what's the best but I nobody has ever said that they don't like The Dark Knight or that it isn't an incredible movie. It's just
I
incredible.
usually the controversy is out of the Nolan movies, which one is the second best? Because I've had a lot of people were like fight the for the first and the third one are like I don't know, everyone's fighting over that, I feel like.
Mm,
But
yeah.
my runner up was Dead Poet Society,
That was
which is a
mine.
classic.
Dead Poet Society.
Yeah. It's a
Dead
good
Poet
one. It's
Society.
so good. I
It's so
almost
good.
rewatched it just because I put it on the list.
I watched it for the first time, uh, I don't know, semi recently. I don't know when that was. And I was floored. I didn't know anything about it. So, and I mean, obviously you should go. Okay, there are like classic movies that everybody talks about, and I feel like this is one of those, but I genuinely had no idea anything about it. Same thing that happened with Lost. Like I knew nothing going into these things. And even though it's like older and everybody's like, oh, everybody's seen this, whatever. So nobody really talks about it anymore. Whereas if a new movie comes out and you haven't seen it, like people are talking about it, so you kind of know what's going on. And I love that experience of truly seeing something, knowing nothing about it.
I think there's a lot of like a lot of like movies that are really really good and classics that you just fall off. I love to find them, and then you'd be like, oh, "This movie's so great. How come no one's talking about it?" They're like, "It's because it came out in 1981."
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Exactly. Dead Poet Society. It's so
I was
good.
like,
All right, E, I think you're gonna be mad at my E.
"What are you gonna? Well, you really?
I picked Ella Enchanted.
I mean, you said you weren't picking the best E.
Ella
I don't
Enchanted is so good.
I have said it on the pod before, and I'll say it again because I don't think you'll remember. I've never seen that movie all the way through. I have
Shame.
seen I have seen the whole movie. I've never seen it all the way through. And I've also never been sitting down to watch it. It's always someone else has it on,
Mm,
and we just happen to be in the room. This is one of I have a handful that had no other options. Like nothing that I thought was good enough to even consider.
uh-huh.
Eve is Elvis.
Okay. Elvis is a really good one. Elvis, I'm trying to think off the dome what is a better movie or just at least like a really great movie that starts with E. And yeah, E's a tough one as well.
I can think of a
Um,
lot of movies that I haven't seen. There's a lot of these that I'm like, well, there's a classic movie that would fit that would like if I had seen this movie that would obviously be the winner, but like I'd never seen those movies. Everything Everywhere All at Once beat out Elvis at the Oscars
mhm.
repeatedly, but I've never seen the movie, so it didn't get a spot on the list.
Don't even get me started on that. Elvis was robbed that year, and I will never stop saying that. Elvis was robbed, and Andrew Garfield was robbed. Okay. Okay. For F, I had Far and Away, mostly
Yeah,
because I also recently just watched this. And I was like, you know what? Far and Away. I'm gonna throw that in there.
I have never seen. I've seen bits of that movie, but I've never
Mm.
seen it. That's is that the Tom Cruise one?
Yep, Tom Cruise, Nicole
Yeah.
Kidman. Tom Cruise
My
is
F,
Irish.
and I did rewatch this one yesterday. Is Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Classic.
My runner up was The Fugitive, which is an excellent movie.
That is. I rewatched that within the last year because I was working on a treasure hunt that I needed information for.
Okay,
I was working on a treasure hunt and they referenced Harrison Ford and some of his roles, and so we went on a big deep dive on all of, Indiana Jones, Fugitive, all of that jazz. So yeah, it's a good movie.
I think The Fugitive. I don't know. In my mind, I'm inclined to put dramas or action movies above comedies, just because they're like more technically difficult.
Mm,
But I think
yeah,
Ferris Bueller does take The Fugitive. It's just a classic. I watched it yesterday. So good.
yeah,
Quality.
mm, yeah. I mean, I can't disagree with anything you said. I know you're gonna be mad at my G.
For
Um,
real. What? What could it
what do you
be?
think it is?
Um, the Garfield movie.
No.
What would I be mad at for a G?
Let me tell you my runner-up and then I know you'll be mad that I picked this over my runner-up. My runner-up was Goonies.
Okay, okay. I
Um,
Goonies is also a runner-up of mine.
okay, okay.
And you,
But
what would you pick over it?
I went with Gifted.
Really?
Gifted is such a good movie, Becca.
Gifted is a good movie. I I will say though, we watch Gifted almost exactly once a year, every year for spring cleaning. I don't
Mm.
know why it gets put on, but now that because it's gotten put on, it gets put on. And so I've seen this movie a lot. And it's a good movie. Is it a great movie?
Gifted, oh my gosh. I'll never forget the first time I watched Gifted. And we were sobbing like babies, and I cry every time I watch this movie. And it's just Chris Evans. I can't remember when this came out, but I believe it was off the back of Captain America something, and Captain America was just everything he was and was doing, and so everybody's like, oh, Chris Evans is such a good actor, even though people only talk about Captain America. I think he can do anything, I think. And he's great in this movie, and I love it, and it's I feel like this movie is for so many people. Yeah, I love it.
It's a great movie.
I love it.
My G is better than your G. I have Gattaca, which is
Never seen it.
you never seen it. You never put this on your list right now. Watch it right after this. It's
But
so freaking good.
it sounds like it's about space.
It does not take place in space.
Don't lie to me, Becca.
It's not a space movie. But like, okay, here's the plot. There's a
Hmm.
guy. He lives in the future, and in the future, everyone is kind of like genetically bred to be better, but he wasn't because he kind of was born at the turn of it, and he wants to become an astronaut to go to Titan, but they won't let him in because he's not special, and so he basically assumes the identity of this other guy, and to like get into the space program,
Okay.
and it's dope and it's awesome and it has I'm forgetting his name, Hawk, Ethan Hawke, and it's
Ethan Hawke.
got Jude Law in it, and it's got one more famous guy, and it's a great movie, and it's so seriously, have you never seen this movie? It's so good.
Okay, Becca, the way you just described it to me, I was like, okay, I'm a little intrigued. But if I watch this movie and it is about space, I will be thoroughly disappointed.
Here's my thing though. If you take out the space and you turn it into like I don't know. It's not a space movie. They're not in space. They don't talk about space. It's just centered around getting into a space program.
Okay.
It
Okay.
is sci-fi, but it's like it's not space.
I believe you.
It's a great movie. I love this movie. Quality movie. My favorite movie that starts with G. My other two backups were Goonies and Grease,
Mm,
which
classics.
Gattaca is so much better. I love Gattaca so much.
Tim
First
and I
time
were
I've
talking
seen
about
Gattaca,
Grease yesterday.
so good. Oh yeah?
Hmm. We just started singing Beautiful Dropout.
Oh, I was there for that.
Hmm.
I heard this.
Yep.
The first time I saw Grease was one of my friends had a birthday party at a hotel and it just was on the TV and we watched like the middle bit of it and that was the first time I had ever seen it. And then I came home and I was like telling Dad and he's like, "You never seen Grease?" And I've never seen Dad react this way to a musical. And he made me watch it and I was like, You hate musicals and he's like, "But I love Grease."
Yeah,
Grease is so good.
I think Grease is the only musical he likes.
Which is so funny because Mom does not like Grease.
Yeah, Mom loves musicals but hates Grease for an unknown reason. Dad hates musicals but loves Grease.
I think it's so funny.
I don't know. I don't know. All right, H. What do you got for H?
H, I have Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Okay. See, I was like, Harry Potter, but then I was like, which one do I pick? I don't know. I
Mm.
do have a favorite Harry Potter. Um, you think that is the best movie that starts with H?
Well, so here's what I was thinking. I have the whole big list of movies that start with H, and I was going through, and I was I was seeing I was Harry Potter had its own spot, but as a collective, it wasn't the individual
Mm,
movies. It was just Harry Potter.
yes.
So Harry Potter as a collective beat out everything else, and then I picked my favorite Harry Potter out of it. So
Okay.
I don't think it's fair to say that Prisoner of Azkaban is better than the other H movies, but the way I went about it kind of gave it an
I
unfair
did have the
advantage.
same thought. I said, well, Harry Potter, but I didn't think it was fair to put it all as one clump, so then I didn't pick a Harry Potter movie. And instead I went with The Hunger Games Catching Fire.
See, I don't love Hunger Games like you do, and
I know.
although I did write it down, it was not a close one on mine. My other ones I have were Hunchback, which I thought
Mm,
you would have picked, and then
mm,
How to Train Your Dragon, which we talked about recently.
okay.
Excellent movies. This one is interesting because they're all like I don't know. Hunchback and How to Train Your Dragon are animated movies, and like Harry Potter is like I don't know. It just seems out of place for a list that has like all of these like golden movies in it.
Yeah, it feels in a different league.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's good. What can
Mm-hmm.
you think of a better H movie? You can't.
Um, uh, no, no,
That's what I thought.
no, I can't. The first thing that came into my mind was Hidalgo, but I don't agree with that statement. So
I never seen that one all the way through.
yeah,
It's so long, and
yeah.
it's very yellow. Don't love yellow movies.
The Help, The Help's a good one.
but it's not better than Prisoner of Azkaban.
Okay, okay, sorry. All right. I, I,
I
for I,
um,
another one of my faves, The Impossible.
I knew you were gonna pick that one too.
This movie, this movie is so good. It's, why
Oh,
are you
every
laughing?
time you're like, this, I picked this. This movie, this movie, this movie is so good, and yeah,
This
that's how
movie
you've
is so
described
good.
all of them.
Hmm. I mean, you can't go wrong with anything Ewan McGregor's in, period. So he's
I
incredible. The story's incredible. The way it's okay, when Ewan McGregor cries, I I don't know. I can't even describe to you what it does to me. Like he shows so much depth and emotion when he cries in anything that I'm like, this man is the greatest actor I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, he truly emotes a pain that I just don't even know how to describe to you.
I like The Impossible. I don't like it as much as you do. I do think it's a great movie, but I don't know. I think you like it more because we had it when you were kids. I didn't have it.
But
So like the first time I watched it, you were like, "Oh, let's watch The Impossible," and we didn't have it, and so we drove to someone else's house because they had it. I don't think you were there, but
I don't
I
remember
know that
this.
I drove to someone else's house because you
Okay.
wanted me to watch The Impossible.
Okay.
So yeah, yeah. I have Inception, which is an obvious choice, I think. My runner-up was The Iron Giant, though, which is an
Oh.
excellent movie.
Oh, okay. I
I would,
mean,
I
Inception.
thought of other classical what like I Robot and I Am Legend and but I was like Inception is better.
I had an honorable mention of The Illusionist.
That one's good. That one is always it's less good in my mind because I did watch it immediately after The Prestige,
Mm.
and everybody I've talked to was like, "That's not the way to do it. Shouldn't have
Yeah, The
watched it like that."
Illusionist and The Prestige are hand in hand for me. One is better than the other.
For
But
sure.
we'll talk to that when we get to pee, I guess.
uh, Jay. I have
Jay.
Jaws. I had no other movies for Jay.
Jay was a tough one. And I've never seen Jaws, so I didn't feel it was right to put it there. Um, so I picked James and the Giant Peach.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a movie I really didn't like as a kid, just because I don't know.
I found
I
it
don't like a
so
lot of Roald
fascinating.
Dahl.
Yeah. I found it fascinating, the real life to the animation. And then just like in the real life bits, it was so weird, but like in a really captive way. I don't know. I feel like the whole movie is weirdly captive.
It's a good movie.
So,
I like it
yeah.
now. I didn't like
Yeah.
it before. But
That
yeah,
I think that deserves a rewatch.
I don't love Roald Dahl, and I have no reason for it. Like
Mm.
I've read a lot of the books. I don't know. That's what. It's
It
whatever. We'll go to the next one.
it kind of feels like a Halloween movie to me.
Just because it's stop motion.
No, well, just the vibes of the beginning, and then I don't know, it has like a haunted vibe.
Okay,
Yeah. All
I
right.
can't disagree.
All right, moving on.
Feels like fall.
Yeah.
What did I have? I have K. K is one I don't think I had a single other movie, even for as a runner up. I put Kubo and the Two Strings, which is one of my favorite movies.
Okay. Well, you couldn't think of another movie, so what do you think I said?
Karate Kid.
No, but that's a good one. No, I had Knives Out.
Oh, this is because I don't like Knives Out as much as everyone else does.
Knives Out is a good movie. Why don't you like it?
It's a good movie, but it is overrated. I
Okay.
that's what gets me is the people who really like Knives Out only talk about Knives Out, and I'm like,
Mm,
there's other movies. There's other
okay.
movies even like this movie. They're like, it's so original. It's so this. It's so it's so quirky and this and whatever. I'm like, be quiet. There's
I
other
think
movies.
I think what it is everybody loves a whodunit. And this one was done so well. I mean, had based off great material. And so and I feel like we don't have that many good whodunits. So Knives Out immediately jumps to the top as an incredible movie when it is really just a really good movie. It's not the greatest thing I've ever seen, but it is a really good movie and people don't have anything else to compare it to.
I will agree with that.
So there you go.
Yeah. But
Elf.
have you seen
Oh,
my movie, Kubo and the Two Strings?
no.
It's a kids movie. It's
Mm.
the same people who made Coraline. I don't think you would have watched. It's excellent though. I watched this movie. I watched it last week, unrelated to this. So good, quality.
Okay. L. I have Life is Beautiful.
I have Lord of the Rings,
Mm.
the Two Towers, I believe. I just
Okay,
have
so
Lord of the Rings written down.
you're picking The Two Towers as the greatest one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's yeah. My
That's my favorite.
Life is Beautiful was the runner-up, as well as Les Mis and Labyrinth.
Yes, all of
Excellent
those.
movies.
Everything you said was also in my mind, but I picked Life is Beautiful because I don't know, it's just the story's incredible. It's like the only foreign film that I've watched more than once. And it just I don't know. It just I think it's a great movie and it I love a movie that makes you feel something. Obviously,
It's a great
as I
movie.
have said before, but yeah.
L was one of my hardest categories. There are so many good L movies.
Mm, yeah.
It's quality.
I'd had the most options for this one. Yeah. But Life is Beautiful. Mm, gorgeous. M, what do you think I said for M?
I think you picked Moulin Rouge.
Okay. Because my two favorite movies both start with M.
Yeah, but I don't. I feel like you were trying to stray away from Mamma Mia, so you were like, okay, Moulin Rouge, even
Well,
though there's no difference.
somebody did ask me the other day, what's my favorite movie? And I said
Moulin
Moulin
Rouge.
Rouge. I think it officially takes the number one spot, but just ever so slightly. So I did pick Moulin Rouge for M. Like I said 2 seconds ago, when Ewan McGregor cries, it takes somewhere else
You
that I
had
can't even
three
describe.
Ewan McGregor movies. Do you have
What? Oh,
in
Big
your
Fish.
list? Do you have other
Um,
actors that share more movies?
um, well, this is also the second Nicole Kidman movie.
Yeah, but three is bigger than two.
I know, I'm just saying. Uh, Off the dome, I don't think so. I think yeah, Ewan McGregor has three. Those might be the only duplicates of like oh, there's two Tom Cruise movies in this. Um, yeah. So,
Okay. For my M, I put The Matrix. Have you seen this
mm,
movie?
yes, I have seen The Matrix.
It's a good movie.
That is a
Quality.
good movie. I have not seen it in years though, so it'd probably take a rewatch. I don't rem I remember the big parts, but I don't remember the whole thing. Um, yeah, The Matrix. I mean, it's probably widely considered one of the greatest movies ever.
Probably.
Even though I think it was probably great for its time.
That's a lot of what people are like. It's the most influential movie, or the most
Mm.
technical. Like not quite.
That's how Dad talks about Avatar. We didn't really talk about Avatar when you hit A,
Yeah.
but really like when he says it, he's like, "Oh, when Avatar came
When
out,
it came out,
it was the
this was the
greatest thing."
stuff.
Which
You
it's
you
still
weren't there. You weren't there.
it
Yeah,
holds up.
but
So
but
yeah. All right,
it's
N. What did you have for N?
I'm reading my N and realizing I didn't actually finish. I think I based off what I have, I'm gonna say Nightmare Before Christmas, which I don't agree with, but
Mm,
I'm now seeing that it's incomplete, that I didn't actually go back and fix it.
that's crazy.
The other ends I have are not. This is what I was listing stuff, and then I was going and checking the movies we
Yeah.
own and the movies on my IMDb, and I didn't actually go to any of those things after I wrote what off the
Okay.
top of my head. So this is a fluke, I think.
Well, my runner-up was Notting Hill. I know you haven't seen that. It's
Never.
I love that movie. But I went with Never Ending Story.
That one is a good one. That's good. It's a quality movie.
Yeah, it's a quality
It's a good
movie.
one.
I think this one also is intriguing in a weird way. Like,
I'll agree.
hmm
It's got that
it's
vibe
just
to it.
some things you're like, but for why? But it works. Works in a
Neverending Story is one of there's probably like 10 or 15 movies that we had that we owned that I would always want to watch and then no one else would want to watch, so we'd never watch it. But it was always one that I would suggest. But
mm,
I've only seen the movie probably 2 or 3 times
mm.
because it would never nobody ever gained it, like no one ever voted with me.
We should rewatch them.
Yeah. Let's bring
Should I
it
add that
forward.
to our list?
Might as well.
List of
That's a good
things
one.
I gotta get Becca to do.
Yeah. My
Never
my
ending
O
story.
is another one that I did have a list and I technically did finish the O, but I am not satisfied with my answer. But I also can't think of a better one that I have seen. My O was October Sky.
I almost put that. I almost put October Sky.
What did you put?
I put Ocean's 11.
See, I knew you were gonna. I knew it though. But can you think of another good O movie that isn't one of these two movies or
Ocean's
related to
12.
them? I said or related to them.
Oh. Um, uh, First thing that came to my mind was Oblivion. I haven't seen that though.
Yeah, I can only think of movies that I've never seen.
Um, no, because I feel like O was also like, oh, there's some good contenders to this.
I did
Let me
not have
check.
many.
Let me check. Let me
Maybe
just check.
it's stuff you've seen and I haven't, because I could only think of stuff I never seen. There's some Bond movies that start with O. There's some.
Mm,
What else starts with O?
um,
Can't even think of it.
Elemento. Okay, maybe I'm lying.
She's lying. Get
Yeah,
her.
Oblivion,
For
Ocean's
P,
13.
here, my top choice was The
Wait,
Prestige.
wait, did I
Wait.
say what I put? Oh no, I did. Yeah, Ocean's 11.
Yeah. P, The Prestige. This movie is top 10 movies for me. It's so good.
It
And
is very
the
good.
best part about this movie is that I don't watch it so often that I forget what's in the movie. And then but then there's multiple twists, so I think I remember the movie and then I rewatch it and they're like, I did not remember this at all. They've got that's why you get the multiple twists. Because if I didn't remember it at all, I'd be like, well, I don't remember. But I think I know how it's gonna end, and
Mm.
that makes it so much better because there's multiple twists.
This movie has twists that you genuinely don't see coming, and that just it makes them even better. They're good twists to begin with, but then because you don't see them coming, you're like, this movie's incredible.
It's a great.
I did
What?
not pick The Prestige though. It was my runner-up.
Really?
I picked The Princess Bride.
Princess Bride was my runner-up. My runner-ups were Princess Bride, the original Parent Trap, and
Mm.
Prince of Egypt. Which
Prince of
Prince of Egypt
Egypt.
is so good. It definitely
Yes.
deserves a spot on the
Oh my
runners up for sure.
gosh. Somebody
It's a
asked,
quality movie.
was it Kate McKinnon? And she was like, the question was, what's your favorite remake of something? And she was like, well, she was like, does the Prince of Egypt count as a remake of the Bible? Because if so, that movie's incredible.
It's like it's an adaptation.
Yeah.
Counts. Uh,
Prince of Egypt is
Sweet.
so good. Princess Bride,
We
though,
were
is
talking
also
about. I don't know if we were talking regular or on the pod about DreamWorks movies. That one is DreamWorks. That's the best DreamWorks movie.
okay. Okay. Then we have to do our DreamWorks bracket.
I'm down. We'll catch you
Um,
next week.
yeah. Princess Bride, we've talked a lot about Princess Bride on this pod.
Spice,
Um,
excellent.
but I was talking to our uncle the other day who brought up how he's never seen it, and he
He's
always
been
gets,
bringing that up the past 10 years, and every
hmm
time we're like, "Let's make you watch," he's like, "No, I'm busy. I
yeah.
can't.
So
I can't lose his thing of not having seen it."
we were talking about that, and he's like, I always get the same reaction. Everybody is so shocked I haven't seen it. I'm like, well, because it is an amazing film. But then I was like, also, I don't know if you watched it, like just watched it now, if you would think it's as good as everybody says it is. Because A, if they built it up, but also I feel like this movie gets better the more you watch it. So because everybody has been watching it for years, it's better and better and better each time. Then now it's like this this amazing movie. So if he just watched it once, then he's like, meh. I feel like that's what would happen.
I agree. I think this is the perfect like movie night. Let's buy a bunch of ice cream, buy a bunch of condiments, toppings, and make popcorn. And like this is the perfect that kind of movie.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
but it's surprising that I agree that it gets better when you watch it more and more because I don't think there are a lot of movies that get better when you watch them more and more. There's some that stay the same. There's some that get worse. What's another movie that gets better the more and more you watch it? Because it's not even like other movies. You can be like, oh, it gets better more and more. You see new stuff and whatever. You're not like noticing new things. It just gets better. Like you're like,
hmm
I just know.
I don't know why this popped into my brain, but um who was I talking with the other day about, oh, it was our brother-in-law, Todd. Um we were talking about great movies and stuff like that, and he was like, I was like, what's the worst movie you've ever seen? You know what he said to me? He said the worst movie he's ever seen was Into the Spider-Verse.
What?
Or Across. Which one's the second one? Across the Spider-Verse?
Across is the
He said
second one.
Across the Spider-Verse is the worst movie he's ever seen. I was like, oh
Stuck him up.
no. I was
He's
like,
got
don't
something
tell that.
coming.
I was like, that's
What do you
crazy
mean
take.
it's the worst movie he's ever seen?
I said the same thing. I was like, what do you mean? He was like, well, I guess it wasn't bad, but like, I just didn't like it. And I was like, he was like, oh, what did he say? I can't remember what he said exactly, but so you're gonna have to talk
I
with him
I
about
got
that.
a question. Number one, had he seen the first one? Because I know a considerable amount of people who uh, went to see the second one having never seen the first one,
Mm.
and then they didn't like the second one because they didn't know what was happening.
I think he
Even
said,
though I do think it does a really good job of jumping in without having seen the first one. They kind of
yeah.
retell the whole story.
I think he said something along the lines of like there was too much going on, like he couldn't keep up or something. So,
Every criticism I've ever heard for either of the Spider-Verse, they're always stupid. I have a lot of people in our family who don't like the first one and they're like, it's like watching a 3D movie without glasses and I'm like, then find some glasses. Like it's a great movie. Like
okay.
like
I don't know why
it
that
has
popped into my
nothing to
brain,
do
but
with the movie. It's always just like things about it where they're like, can't I can't do this movie.
yeah.
You didn't even watch it. You couldn't even sit through it.
Yeah. Well,
Now I got something to talk about next family reunion.
family reunion.
Well, like next time I see him, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Q. This and V and U were the hardest for me.
Uh, yeah, I only had one movie for Q, and I put A Quiet Place. I guess I had two, but they were the same franchise. This is the first A Quiet Place that I
Okay.
picked for.
See, the Quiet Place movies to me are just fine. So I feel like I couldn't put it. I don't know. I didn't pick A Quiet Place. I picked Quantum of Solace.
I had never seen that one. Is
Solace.
Quest for Camelot the one that you like?
Oh my gosh.
I
I changed it. It's Quest for
was like,
Camelot.
that's what I
I
thought you would pick, and I was like, she didn't pick it. Is that not what I was thinking of?
I forgot about it. I changed it. It's Quest for Camelot. Quest for Camelot is so good. I love that movie.
So good, I forgot about it.
Yeah, I did.
I've
I was
never
in the
seen
heat of the
Quantum of
moment.
Solace, but heard
It's
it's
fine.
good.
No, changed my mind. Quest for Camelot. Oh, I gotta rewatch that. I gotta rewatch it. Wait, you've never seen it, right?
I never seen it.
Okay, I'm putting it on the list.
Okay. You have made me watch uh the the clip of the song. I've seen that and nothing else about the movie.
Which song?
Song this he's like climbing on trees and singing to this girl. And I don't
Oh,
even know.
Blind Guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So, yeah.
Oh, now I'm so excited. We get to watch that movie.
I surprised you with that one, I think.
Yeah.
R, another difficult one. Mine, so my runners up were Ratatouille and
Mm.
Robin Hood. And
Oh,
the one I decided was better than all of those was Raiders of the Lost Ark.
okay. Okay. So my runner-up, well, the one I picked was Ratatouille, but my runner-up was Rogue One.
I almost put that, but the problem is I feel like it's only good if you watch it in context. As an isolated movie, it's not better than
Okay.
the other movies. It's
Okay.
still
I can
good.
see that. I can see that. Yeah. I would love to get somebody who knows nothing about Star Wars to watch that movie and hear their thoughts. Um, that would be interesting to see because I just like the Star Wars story is so in like I just know it so well. Just the basic story of like episode one or whatever. So like Rogue One never was a question, but yeah, we gotta find somebody who knows nothing about Star Wars to watch Rogue One as the first Star Wars movie they ever watch.
Yeah. Don't know if that's good or bad. It's a good movie,
It's
but
an
like,
experiment.
yeah, we need
Yeah,
somebody. We need
yeah,
volunteers.
yeah.
It's a good
But
movie.
Ratatouille, I mean, you can't go wrong. It's
Yeah, it's good.
it's probably the best Pixar movie for sure. Is Luca
Yeah.
Pixar?
Do you think Ratatouille is better than Toy Story?
Personally, yes. I think Toy Story is overrated.
Oh,
Um,
interesting, interesting.
Toy Story is the movie that everybody's like, this is the greatest. How can you not? This is Toy Story is like the number one. I'm like, is it? Like,
I
I don't
love Toy
know.
Story. I do think there is more hype for Toy Story than there should be, but like it's
AKA,
a great movie.
AKA overrated.
Yeah, but still me it's I still think it's great and I love Toy Story.
I don't think it's bad. It's just overrated, and Ratatouille is definitely better. That's all I'm gonna
Okay,
say.
okay, okay.
That's all I'm gonna say.
We're going on to S, the most difficult. I
Mm,
would say that more than any other letter, at least by half, there were more options. Like I filled up a whole
yes.
page of stuff, and
Yes.
I didn't even look. This was just off the top of my head of the page of stuff, so I didn't actually look at anything else.
Yes.
But what I did end up deciding, and there were so many classic movies that I had never seen, like Shawshank Redemption is regarded as one of the best movies ever, and Schindler's List one of the best, but I've never seen those, so
Mm-hmm.
I know I didn't put them on the list.
Mm-hmm.
But the movie I did pick, Star Wars: Return of the Jedi.
Oh, okay. Return of the Jedi, I feel like is slept on. Everybody's always like Empire Strikes Back, where it's not. I'm like, it's good. It's good. But Return of the Jedi, I do think is the best out of the OG three.
I This might be contradicting what I've said in earlier episodes, but as of today, I do think it's my favorite. So
Not The Last Jedi?
no, no, can't fool me
Uh,
there.
so funny.
I had so
Star Wars,
many.
yeah, I did have the same thoughts about Star Wars as I did about Harry Potter of like, oh, as a clump, yes, but to pick one individually, I don't know, it didn't feel right. And I did also have I have two runner-ups for this one, even though I really tried to stick with just pick one and pick one. So runner-ups, I had Sherlock Holmes.
It's a good one. I
Incredible.
love that movie. I love that movie.
Also, this was like a hair away from being my pick. I ended up not picking it. It was School of Rock.
That's another great movie.
Hmm. But just by a hair, I went with Scrooge.
That's a good movie. That's a
Albert
great
Finney
movie.
Scrooge.
That's a
To
great
me,
movie.
it took that hair above because it holds a special place in my heart. It's one of my Christmas movies, like, and the Albert Finney one specifically. I love the songs. I feel like it's you know this Christmas story time and time again, but I feel like this version is just something different, and it's just holds a special place in my heart. And I thought, why
I
not throw a
yeah.
Christmas movie on there?
I actually had a lot of Christmas movie as runners up
Mm,
for a lot of these, so that they didn't actually
yeah.
make the list. Scrooge is one of my favorite Christmas movies. I think out of we did a count last time. It's like out of my top 10 Christmas movies, like five of them were a Christmas Carol or
Mm,
versions of.
yeah.
I love me a Christmas Carol. It's so good.
Scrooge and
But
Muppets Christmas
Scrooge
Carol are
is
my number
quality.
one and two. Not in that order, but yeah.
Yeah, quality. What did I have for T? T. I did have a runner up of Toy Story.
Oh.
My other runner up was Theory of Everything, the Theory of
Mm,
Everything, which is an excellent movie. The one I picked though was The Truman Show.
okay. I also
Sweet movie.
I also thought about The Truman Show. Um, yeah, that movie is good. I feel like that one's also slept on. Um, it feels like one of those movies is like, oh yeah, yeah, The Truman Show, and then people forget about it for like a long time, and then it gets brought up again, and it's like, yeah, The Truman Show, but like nobody ever watches it.
This is another
Um,
great one that kind of like Princess Bride, where like good movie night.
yes, yeah. I went with Top Gun Maverick.
That's good. That's good.
I do think Maverick is better than the OG. Controversial to some people. But the OG is just right under it. Maverick, I don't know. Maverick had everything that the first one did, but then heightened it for me. So, and who doesn't love Lewis Pullman? Love him. So, had to throw, yeah. Top Gun
I
Maverick.
think I don't. This might be just pulling this out of it, but I think Top Gun Maverick is one reason that like there's so many sequels coming
Mm,
out.
okay.
There are sequels coming out before, but I think Top Gun Maverick is like the way that they're building the sequels is, oh, what did people like about the first ones? This, and this. Let's just do this, and this, but make them bigger or make them more a part of the story. And usually that doesn't work. And you end up
Mm,
with a bad movie or exaggerated or whatever. But Top Gun Maverick did it so well. And you're like, it has all of the literally you check off all of your favorite things about the first movie. They have it, and then they also
yep.
have a little bit extra, so it's like nice. And I think
Yep.
that because it was so successful, it was like the studios were like, we can just do that. We can just do it again, and they haven't, and they probably won't. But
Yeah, I agree. I agree. That's crazy. We're in agreement.
are we in agreement?
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Okay,
Or
up, or
yeah,
sorry, you?
yeah, Up. I had Up as well. Can you think of another movie that starts
That's
with U
genuinely the
that's
only
better than
one.
Up?
That's the only one I could even think of that started with you.
Uh, uh, yeah. I have the word understanding in my mind, but I'm like, that's not a movie.
Oh, there was one other, Unbreakable.
Oh, I have heard of that, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, I think I've watched it once. But Up, I mean, it had to be Up.
Is
Has to
good.
be Up. What other movie starting with you is better than Up? None. So,
None.
none. Enough
Single.
said.
That one was
First
great.
10 minutes of Up, incredible. Masterpiece. The rest of it, pretty good, but first 10 minutes, incredible.
I always associate Up. There was one time in Colorado when we were getting our carpets cleaned, but we were still there. So we had all of our furniture piled up on the part of the floor that
Hmm.
didn't have carpet, and we like sat on the top of this mountain of furniture and watched Up while they were cleaning the carpets. And I think about that every time I watch Up. It's just stuck. It's just stuck there.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Up,
V. Oh. You have more thoughts about Up?
no.
V.
V was also the one where I could think of literally like two movies, and one of them people say is like one of the greatest movies ever, but I haven't seen it, so I couldn't put it. And
I
the one that people say is great, but I haven't seen is V is for Vendetta.
I haven't seen that one. I put Vertigo, which is another great movie.
I haven't seen that either.
Yeah, I
So
didn't think you would.
V is for Vendetta is actually on my list of movies to watch. I just haven't watched it yet. So I by default had to go with Venom.
By default,
Yeah.
that one I haven't seen, so I couldn't have
You
even
haven't
put
seen
it,
Venom?
even though I tried. We talked about this. I've only seen the first 2 minutes of the first one,
Oh, okay.
and then, but I have seen Vertigo, and Vertigo is a pretty good movie. I do think it's overrated because
Mm,
everyone, it's like a classic movie and one of the best and whatever. I do think it's good, but I do think it's overrated. Like
okay.
I don't love to rewatch it, but I do rewatch it. You know, it's good. It's okay. W, another surprisingly difficult letter. There's a lot of good W's. I have Here's my runner-ups. My runner-ups include West Side Story, which I know you
Mm.
didn't pick. Whiplash, which is one of my favorites. Willy
Have you
Wonka and the
I have you seen Whiplash?
Yeah. Have you seen
No,
Whiplash?
no, I haven't.
So good, so good. So watch
Okay,
it, so good.
okay.
Willy Wonka, which means that the one that I picked as
Not
the
Wonka?
best movie. No, the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Mm.
That one was very close to being the winner, very close. My actual winner was The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, not Wicked? Wicked didn't make the list?
Now, couldn't have beat any of these movies.
Wicked is a good movie.
It's a good movie, but it's not better than the movies I just named.
Wizard of Oz is a good one. I know for a fact I had something written down for this and then I deleted it and put what I have now, but I wish I had not deleted
Remember?
so I could have
Yeah.
remembered and I don't remember, so obviously it's not as good. But I have Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
I thought you were gonna pick that one. Yeah. It's one of your favorite movies.
We should have had you predicted my list because
Yeah.
you
I
probably could have
probably
got
could
most of them
have.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought you were also doing best movies and we were gonna compare and pick, like, merge our
Uh,
lists to one and pick the best. But
um,
I kinda like this.
next time.
Yeah. Next time, yeah.
Yeah.
For X, I could only think of one franchise of movies that started with X, and that was X-Men. And then of the two that I've seen, I picked my favorite, which was X2.
Wrong
So
answer. It's X-Men First Class.
I never seen that one. I seen one and
It's
two.
it's the best one. I love X-Men First Class. It is so good. It I do love the younger X-Men more than the older X-Men. But X-Men First Class just introduces you to all those characters in the coolest way. Like they're so cool in that movie.
Put it on my
Mm.
list.
And Magneto is my favorite X-Men character, period. He's my second favorite Marvel character, period. And him in X-Men First Class is just he's so cool. And also Quicksilver in X-Men First Class is the coolest. He's the coolest.
Alrighty. What do you have for Y?
Why I have Young Frankenstein.
I too have Young Frankenstein. I
We picked the same one.
I could think of other things that started with Y, but I
Hmm.
didn't think any of them deserved a spot.
Like what?
Like Your Name, I've seen a lot of times. What's the other ones I had? I had two other movies listed that I deleted. I can't think of them off the top of my head.
Okay.
But Young
Yeah.
Frankenstein, I think is better.
Young Frankenstein. It's a good one. That also deserves a rewatch. I've not watched that in a hot minute,
You just
but
wait 1 month, and it'll fit right into place.
well, this is gonna come out after Halloween, so
Oh, what? We'll have watch it last month then.
yep, yep. We gotta add it into the Halloween rotation. I love Halloween. All right, Z. Last but not least,
What do you
what'd you
have?
pick?
Well, okay. So I couldn't think of a ton, but I
Mm.
did think of a few. The one that I did end up picking was Zootopia.
I
The
also
one
picked
the one that
Zootopia.
I didn't pick was Zoolander. The
Those are the
one that
only two, right?
the ones that I've heard is a great movie that I've never seen is Zombieland.
Oh, I've never seen that either.
Never seen it.
I did think, well, when I was like, oh, I remembered what I deleted from W. It was World War Z.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. That is the best zombie movie. I did also think Warm Bodies, so it was very zombie centric. Um, but yeah, Zootopia. I mean, Zootopia is I think, well, I don't know what number it would exactly place, but there is a conversation to be had about it being top 10 Disney movies.
Top 10?
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
give it top 20, but top 10?
Mm,
That's pretty good. That's pretty high.
objectively good. Not
Yeah,
favorites, objectively good.
objectively good. I'm saying
I think there's
top
a I
20.
think there's a debate to ha Okay, you know what? We're gonna do this.
Oh, okay. Let me pull up my movies then.
No, not right now.
Oh, okay.
What were you gonna pull
I
out?
thought you meant right now, and I was like, okay, fine. I'll
What were
pull
you
up.
gonna pull out?
I was gonna pull up my IMDb and then see what I
Oh,
rated them, and then I,
no.
you know how you were
We'll do
talking
this later.
about your letterbox and stuff, and you're like, oh, maybe I should do a letterbox or whatever. I don't, I don't have an IMDb because I love to rate movies, even though I do. The point is so I can do stuff like this where I'm like, oh, you want to see what's what, whatever. I can pull the list out of my
Yeah.
butt and like have it already. I'm like, you weren't
I
prepared.
think I gotta start rating things on IMDb for
Yeah,
this same reason.
then you can have your lists.
I know.
It'll be
I gotta
good.
start doing it. I'll start doing it.
But yeah,
I made a
I thought we would talk way more about the movies. It's always like it's a good movie. Oh yeah, that's a good movie. Okay, what did you have for the next letter? I was like, that's so weird.
I think it was, well, it would have been a longer conversation had I also done the greatest movies, but also I do think that like you and I tend to be in the same vein most of the time for movies. So there wasn't a lot of like, I can't believe you picked that, except for Nightmare Before Christmas. That was crazy.
That I that one was incomplete. Like I just had listed the stuff I had, and I didn't actually go back and fix it. So sorry about that one.
That's
I probably
crazy.
could have come up with something better. The only
I'm just
movies
not.
that start with N stuck in my head, I don't think could beat it. But
Now You See Me.
I think Nightmare Before Christmas is better than Now You See Me.
That's crazy.
What do you mean? That's crazy. Now
That's
You See
crazy.
Me is a 6 out of 10. Nightmare Before Christmas, maybe a 7.
Maybe a 7. Wow,
They're
that.
I like both of the movies. Are they amazing movies? Maybe not. But
What about National Treasure?
uh, I don't know. I like Now You See Me more than I like National Treasure. I think you like National Treasure a lot more than I do.
It's a
Or
nostalgic
Night at the
movie for me.
Museum. Yeah.
Yeah. But definitely, I mean, you would disagree, but Notting Hill and The Notebook are better than Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't like those movies. I
I
don't
don't know.
love them.
Nightmare Before Christmas ain't for me. I don't know. It's not even the
Yeah.
animation style. It's just, it ain't for me, you know?
Alrighty.
This comes out after Halloween. I'll reflect upon listening to this episode to see how many times I watched it during the Halloween season. I'll actually let you know. It was 0. I put it on 0 times, but I'm gonna think about how many times I saw it in passing of somebody else having it on.
I think the thing about Nightmare Before Christmas is that it's so immensely overrated. It's a great movie. I like Nightmare Before Christmas. But because there are so few really good Halloween movie options and so few that are like for lack of a
Family
better word
friendly.
like family friendly or like aesthetic or whatever, that Nightmare Before Christmas just takes over, especially because it's Disney as well. Like I don't know, it's a good option for when you turn to it. So everybody turns to it, and then everyone loves it. And you're like, actually, we could do with a little less, but it's still
Yes,
good.
100% agree about those thoughts exactly. However, I do love the Nightmare Before Christmas themed Haunted Mansion. That's fun.
I never seen it.
Well, we should go.
I never been to Disney during Halloween or Christmas.
Yeah, I've only been once for Halloween and it's pretty fun. Is it fun just because it's like new and cool? Maybe, but also it's pretty fun.
Sweet.
It's it's cool to see how they change it, but yeah, A to Z, we've done it.
We did it. It's been
This,
done.
yeah, this one was fun. I did enjoy I it was fun to see what you objectively thought was the best movie. Um,
I think a lot of my interesting picks or things that I thought I would have rather talked about were not my top picks or even like my mini picks. I would like I'm like, oh, I forgot about this movie, but it's not good enough to list down, you know?
hmm Because we have said that objectively, The Lord of the Rings is the best. So seeing 25 other objectively best movies according to Becca, I
We
enjoyed.
we should have done underrated movies.
Hey, we still can.
Next week.
All right, stay tuned.
See ya.
Bye.